I'll just quickly update our viewers about some information that is coming in right now. After US has mobilized B-2 bombers, bunker busters, Iranian president has said that he will not halt nuclear activity under any circumstances. So clearly, Iran is saying that they are not going to be intimidated. Iran is making it clear that they are going to continue with their nuclear activity, which they claim is only for peaceful purposes and for energy purposes. So this is a big response that is coming from Iran, where they're saying that they are not going to halt their nuclear activity. So going back to Rohit from Washington. Rohit, as we were discussing this, how do you see the other countries reacting now? Because EU has been very, very keen on peace, de-escalation. But going by what America is doing right now, this is not going to de-escalate anymore. Now, Iran's reaction is awaited. They've said we are not going to stop our nuclear activity. But are they also going to do anything which could be considered aggression is also something we'll keep an eye on. But how difficult will it be for US to now balance EU also, although most of the time, Trump doesn't really consider EU as any sort of a partner or something to be bothered about?
Well, look, I think this will probably usher more urgency from EU and from all the ministers, foreign ministers from the French, German, and UK who've been talking to Iranian counterparts in Switzerland. I think this as I said, there are so many things that could go wrong or right from this situation, right? I mean, we could see President Trump making up his mind. He would obviously want to have more allies on his side. Maybe even the UK, right? I mean, some of the European countries definitely on his side. Once he makes that decision, I think what it also does is, I think if the United States does take an action like this, even if it's precision strikes, you cannot rule out the fact that Iran would try to hit a US base and or kill Americans, which would further escalate, it would be a full-fledged US-Iran war at that point in time. So I think it obviously has to be seen. We could also see some more diplomacy or signaling coming from China and Russia. They also want a diplomatic solution to this. So they probably would also be wanting to speak to the Iranians to de-escalate this from going forward. So there's so many ways that this could go in the right or the wrong direction. But just what you just shared right now with the Iranian president saying that they would not stop their nuclear activity under any circumstance, I think it is definitely wrong signaling and something President Trump would not appreciate, knowing fully that he's laid all options on the table, and this could eventually lead him or his country into a direct conflict with Iran.
And in tandem to that, of course, Iran has escalated its military activities over, Israel has escalated its military activities over Iran, and there are apparently blasts heard in Tehran's center and north. These are reports coming in through wires, international news agencies, and air defense has been activated in central Iran's Isfahan city to counter Israeli drone attacks. So clearly, they've gone into a mode, Israel, where in tandem probably they're sending out a message. So